What's going on, guys? It is Sheep here, and we are back with another video. As we know right now, the biggest channel currently on YouTube is T-Series with 150 million subscribers, and the biggest actual YouTuber is PewDiePie with 106 million, which are absolutely insane numbers. To put that in perspective, there are approximately 320 million people who live in America, and T-Series subscribers add up to nearly half that. Now, to say those numbers are crazy is an understatement. Back when the only channel to hit 1 million subscribers was Fred, people assumed that was pretty much the limit. But as the internet rose and rose to billions of online users, YouTubers were even able to surpass 10 million, and as we know, 100 million. Hell, Despacito and Baby Shark both have over 6 billion views. They're in the home stretch to achieve the entire world population of 7.8 billion. So time and time again, YouTubers have proven the impossible to be achievable. But just after over a decade of YouTube's existence, just now has 100 million subscribers been achieved, which is a massive number, no doubt. But the next milestone brings up a near impossible challenge. 1 billion subscribers. That would be over an eighth of the population subscribed to one channel, assuming that every account is a different person, which obviously isn't the case, and helps argue for it being possible. But even if every single person subscribed 2 times, that would still be 500 million separate people. Now, in order to find out if 1 billion subscribers is possible, we need to look at the most subscriber gaining channels, which I've narrowed down to 3 potential contenders for 1 billion subscribers. The first contender is obviously going to be PewDiePie. He currently is the most subscribed YouTube channel and was the first to get the 50 million and 100 million YouTuber award. Although T-Series did technically hit it first, PewDiePie was the first YouTuber, so I'm just saying that he is. I feel like it's relatively simple to explain why he contends for the billion subscriber milestone. Time and time again, he proves the numbers wrong, and with him being such a staple to YouTube, pretty much everyone knows about PewDiePie. The only problem with him is, to be honest, after the PewDiePie versus T-Series battle ended, he wasn't gaining subscribers anywhere near the same. PewDiePie right now averages approximately 1 million subscribers per month, give or take a few, adding up to about 12 million a year, which would not cut it at all. At that rate, including growth, Social Blade predicts him to be at just 200 million within the next 5 years. So we aren't excluding him because he always proves us wrong, but I don't know if he'll be doing YouTube 45 years down the line. Another problem with PewDiePie is his lack of publicity to people not in the YouTube community. A fair number of people not in the community have seen PewDiePie in the news on occasions, however, it's nothing comparable to channels like T-Series, which everybody knows about, and PewDiePie's channel isn't promoted as much by YouTube. When a channel was first created, suggestions are given of channels to sub to, along with a big homepage of videos, in which PewDiePie is completely absent to, mostly because of his recent controversies, and that's also why we don't see him in YouTube Rewinds. Meaning, in order for somebody to find him, they need to hear about him or get recommended his channel through search of videos, requiring interest in his specific videos, lowering the chances of people finding his channel. The next person who could contend is MrBeast. Now, you may be thinking, how could the man who hasn't even surpassed 50 million subscribers contend to somebody to hit 1 billion? Well, I don't know if you looked at MrBeast recently, but he's growing at an absolute insane rate, just barely behind T-Series pace already. Also, unlike PewDiePie, he has content that is limited to pretty much nobody. Everybody likes money, and him giving it away, making people's dreams come true, is just something everybody loves to watch. His personality and work ethic makes him one of the strongest competitors for 1 billion subscribers, and is projected to have more than PewDiePie in just 2 years and 2 months.
Dude, if anyone I'm sure that's going to overtake in subs, and I'm completely fine with it, is MrBeast.
Along with that, he has plans on being an international success. In multiple tweets, we see MrBeast plans to start up food banks all around the world and vlog his experiences with them. Along with that, he plans to ensure he spends all of his money towards charity, making large studios, running tons of channels to make the most revenue, and constantly reinvest that, going bigger and bigger every time until the day he dies. If everything goes to plan, MrBeast could go down as one of the most influential people in history, and if he can do all of that, I am confident that getting just an eighth of the population to subscribe to his channel is 100% possible for MrBeast based off of his plans. But it's not like this is just a dream, just how anybody would have and not fulfill. Beast has literally removed all sources of entertainment from his house to ensure he invests all of his time and money into his channel to make those dreams a reality. The third and final channel that is probably the most likely is T-Series. As everybody has seen, T-Series is the most subscribed to channel with over 150 million subscribers as of now, gaining tens of millions of subscribers each year. With them being well over the top dog, it's a no-brainer that they have the best chance over anybody else. But even after PewDiePie vs T-Series ended, how come T-Series still gained millions and millions of subs each year? Well, unlike normal YouTubers, T-Series is very much promoted by YouTube, literally being an option Indians get as a suggested subscription option when an account is first made, and most people would just automatically subscribe because they like music. With India being such a large place, a company that everybody living in knew about would surely bring its success, and that is why T-Series is such a massive YouTube channel. India has 1.3 billion people inside of it, and 35% of the music industry is under T-Series' record label, meaning assuming everybody listens to music, which basically everybody does, over a fourth of the songs listened to are under the record label of T-Series, making them massively famous and popular amongst the Indian community. So when people see them on YouTube, obviously they want to subscribe so they see what their favorite artist will release next. Obviously not all 1.3 billion people will become subscribed, but over time that population has been exponentially increasing. And although Social Blade obviously isn't that accurate, they predict T-Series in just 5 years to be at 900 million subscribers and nearly 1 trillion views. Now that takes a new account growth, and at certain points T-Series won't be able to grow anymore because they obviously won't ever reach the population total, but it still is a pretty good estimate and just makes you realize how big people are gonna get here in just the next few years. So those are the 3 main contenders for 1 billion subscribers. The final milestone realistically possible for YouTubers to reach, if you could even say that. 1 billion may never happen because that's a lot of people subscribed to one channel, which just seems unrealistic, but I'd imagine somebody could prove that wrong for sure. Do you guys agree with the 3 contenders? Is there anybody else who you think could compete for 1 billion subscribers? Let me know down in the comments below. I feel like this is all hypothetical, and I used a lot of Social Blade statistics that don't take into account population, but as the internet grows and becomes essential in modern life, especially now more than ever, things like this become a bit less of a fantasy and perhaps an obtainable number in some very, very rare cases. But hey, even though I can't hit 1 billion, I'm excited for whoever does to see what YouTube will do for that achievement. Perhaps maybe we finally get
the long-awaited giant gummy play button
at 1 billion subscribers. Anyway guys, that is going to be all for this video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Was this a good video, decent video, maybe the worst thing you've ever seen before? I don't know, but I'll tell you what, let's make ourselves the 4th billion subscriber competitor, starting with you hitting that subscribe button down below. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.